just alright.
Our musical guests do 3 songs on Saturday Night Live. That's going to happen this week, isn't it?
Yes, it is, I think.
What happened? I mean, it's the first time it's ever happened.
Oh, I don't know.
The audience was mainly a young audience, but the reaction, they went crazy. Were you surprised that you got that well received?
Well, no, I was pleased.
Men Without Hats are back. Pop goes the world. Roy?
I don't know. I kind of like the video. It looked, but I like most videos. I like to watch them. I'm really probably a video freak. But it sounded really nice. Yeah.
Good, catchy little number there.
Always tried to write, portray my feelings.
I feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Seems to me my destiny is to be just hurting. Yeah, hurting.
Is it a burden being a legend when you're still around?
Not if you don't take yourself too seriously. If I think about all that, then I get a bit nervous and say, what am I supposed to do now?
You'd rather not be smoking on camera, though?
And I've got a cigarette in my mouth all the time. You know, that's not going to fit in well when I explain to people that I've had open heart surgery, you know.
Why do you think you particularly have remained up there all the time? What is it about you? Do you think you know?
No, I don't know.
What's kept you going that long, though, when others have fallen by the wayside?
I don't know. I'm a better person and, you know, a better husband, a better friend, and a better father when I am working. If I'm writing songs and recording and touring, then I'm a better sort of bloke, yeah.
You lost your wife and 2 children in accidents. How has that influenced you as a singer?
Oh, it's, you know, life is an adventure and things are going to happen to you.
People in your business are often afflicted with tragedy and hit you pretty hard, I know. You lost your wife, you lost 2 children.
Yes, I did. My wife was killed in a motorcycle accident and my children in a home fire. And through the grace of a loving God in Jesus Christ and my faith and good friends and kindred souls and people who had been through things that I just gone through their love and understanding, and also through the career, I worked my way through that and tried to make it not the earth-shattering thing that it was.
Sex and drugs so overtly presented in song lyrics these days.
Time reflexes like a whore, falls wanking to the floor.
Not my style, but I sort of look in my own sphere, you know.
What do you think of R.E.M.?
The only thing I can say is God gave me my voice and everything else, and probably watched over me. So I didn't have a lot to do with it, except, you know, did some of the footwork.
You're well on the way to making your first $1 million, I believe.
Yes, yeah, I've passed it, in fact. I have a swimming pool in the living room, a drawing room, and 6 baths, and that's just for convenience. Of course, that's on paper, you know. They haven't given me the money yet. I have a couple of waterfalls beside the staircase that go into the swimming pool. And this is for a pretty sound rather than for show. Like I say, I don't have that many guests. I've always been basically an introvert and rather shy. And I still go out and do things like being on national television.
Big hit covers of your tunes, Roy?
Yeah. Linda Ronstadt did Blue Bayou, and then Don McLean did Crying.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then
Van Halen?
Pretty Woman, yeah, Van Halen, yeah. Yeah. They were all very big.
Yeah. What do you think about when people do covers? Are you
oh, it's great, yeah.
Now, the song you just did is one of my favourites, was recently in the fairly controversial film Blue Velvet. I wonder, did David Lynch get your permission to use that in the film first?
No, he called to get permission, and we said no, and he used it anyway.
Have you seen the film?
Yes, I did.
Did you like the film?
It was a bit weird the first time around.
You went back?
Yeah, I watched it again and liked it the second time.
You mentioned your wife Barbara. She's obviously got very adroit business judgment.
The guiding light for my career. my inspiration. She's been practically everything.
How was your day?
Fine.
You got a kiss for you, Daddy?
Yeah.
Mom.
Are you bigger here or in England?
I don't know, I just got back from England.
For 300 weeks, you had a hit record in the top 10 on English charts?
Yeah, I did for a long time, but then I had one here for 5 years in the album charts. So I would
That's a
say
lot
it's
of weeks, Roy.
I would say it's half and half, or half and half.
Half and half?
Yes.
Now, I know you've recently been elected to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes.
What exactly is that?
It's the Hall of Fame for rock and roll. So, still nervous.